G'day mate, welcome back to Dyson Sphere with me, Jetty, and today we're going to be continuing where we left off last episode. Pretty much. I have gone and, like, that ship just arriving, I have gone and added ships to all the towers, set up all the requests. Things should slowly turn on, you know, when iron finally arrives. Yeah, all 10 ships are out picking up iron. Yeah, the little things, Today's episode, we're continuing on our production chain. We're trying to make green science. And we're trying to do just this half of the green science. Just the graviton lenses, which require strange matter. Which require... sorry about that. Particle containers, which require electromagnetic turbines. We haven't even got to electromagnetic turbines yet. We have been working up until this point, making electric motors. So... you can see I've already done some prep work. I've already set up yet another tower, set up more requests. We're still waiting on charging because, you know, they're trying their hardest, but it's a bit of charge to get a bit of a ship, a bit of a distance. And we are adding. Oh, I've already got in the next set of magnetic coils to make electromagnetic turbines, which require 2 belts of engines. Well, actually, I need 2 belts worth of electromagnetic turbines, which are going to require 2 belts worth of engines, plus they're going to require 2 belts worth of magnetic coils to give me 1 belt of electromagnetic turbines. And like I said, I need 2 belts worth of these. So we have 2 belts right here. These 2 belts are going to be the output of more coils. And then what I want to do is I want to have an output belt for the actual turbines themselves. And then we want to have an assembler right about here. You, sir, are going to be doing the actual turbines themselves. We're going to make things simple. We're going to let you pick off whichever belt you feel like, and we're going to let you output to the far belt, okay? And then electromagnetic turbines also need the electric motors. So we need to run 2 belts of electric motors up behind the machine. And then I need 40 assemblers worth. Yep. So, some quick counting. That would be 15. That would be 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That would be 40. So we need that much. Belt, and belt. Not to mention more belts with a touch of belts. And then I need to get my my engines into here. So before I hook those up, like I said, I need to double the build. So to double the build, I'm literally going to build it right beside it. So we're going to have another build directly opposite this. Except this build is going to need its own magnetic coils. So I need to also do yet another magnetic coil build. Belts. Come on. Why is it always night? Like, I start intentionally every single episode at daytime. And then in 10 seconds, it's like, oh no, it's nighttime. And it's nighttime for an unrealistically long amount of time. Okay. Belt. I hope that's a 3-way gap. It is. More belts. With some belts. Okay. We know the build's going to end right about here. So let's remove those. Okay. And then I need to have another one of the coil builds. So we need to put a coil build... I don't need to have enough room to get everything out. Okay, so that's one output belt. You're going to be engines in, so you're going to be coils in. So what we can do is we can bring you out a tile, bring you up a tile, and that way you're out of the build as well. So what I need to do is I just need to make sure that we're always building from east to west, and that way we're hopefully following the daylight, except I'm building from west to east. Okay, so we need to have another assembly to do magnetic coils. So that requires I need to line things up. Let's assume that's the middle. Then we have the assembler, so 1, 2, 3. Then we have the magnets, and then we have the output belt, which can come all the way up to there, I believe. Those can go away. Actually, it should, in theory, be able to come all the way up. Can we remove that? What are those two inputs? Okay, hang on. Those two are engines. Alright. No. Okay, we need to get engines into here and into here from one of the other builds. And then I need to get... Oh yeah, this has become a nightmare real quickly. Let's drop you... I'll get you out of the way. I need to come from upper tile there into there. No, that goes into that one. That goes into that one. Everything's crossing over 1 miller. That's unfortunate. That's just down to bad planning. Okay, that goes into there. So that is our magnetic coils. Let's grab an assembler. Let's do copper in, magnets in, output. Okay, and then we'd want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Collide with other objects. Well, just remove the sorters. Okay. Ooh. I think that works. Okay, and then that's the copper belt there. So that means the tower goes here. We've made it just past the... Is that the quarterway point? That's the quarterway point of the planet. Yeah, okay. So you're going to be copper. You're going to be magnets. We're going to set up copper, magnets, another row of assemblers. Yeah. I feel like this all fits. Magnets. Output. Endpoint must be... Okay, build that to there. Then build that to there. Okay. Yeah, it all fits. It all fits just. Okay. So I need to drag that out to there. I need to... of course I put it in the center. Alright. We need to grab another sorter. We need to go in, out. Drag that to there. So that does that build. Hang on, we'll get to you in a second. I need to fly the other end of the map. Grab this assembler and drag it along. Yeah, there's always crap in Icarus's way. And come on, baby. Alright, that gets us to the end. Okay, so that's that. Now, we need to get 2 belts. So I need you to go up and over and out. We need to get 2 belts of engines in here, plus 2 belts into the other belt. Other belt, yes. Okay, so this is going to be our first engine. And we're going to deposit that into... yes. Why is that around the wrong way? Oh, because the output's the far outside belt. Oh. Oh, I regret decisions already. Okay, so you're going to be this belt. Yep. The other engine build over here is going to come out. It's going to go up. It's going to come back down to ground level. Continue through to here. Down to here. Down to there. Into there. You are now going to be the output, which shall link into that one. And then I need to grab my other 2 engine belts, which are here and here. So again, we're going to remove that, because they're erroneous. Bring that up. Bring that... Actually, let's start with the bottom one. Bring that around at ground level, because why not? Just make my life a little bit easier. Yeah, that so looks like they connect. Okay. Bring that one around at ground level as well. Bring it around behind that tower. And plug that one in there. And that one, lack of item. Out of belts already. Okay. Towers. Give me more belts. Into there. Okay, so now all I need to do is I just need to drag this belt, no, to the right. Drag this belt to the left. Basically reverse the whole run of belts that we've already placed. Left, right, left, right. Put down. Is that lined up? Yeah, that's lined up. Okay. Which is going to be input, 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 output. Whoo! Okay. Drop those in place. Stand here so the belts get built. Thank you. Drop those in place. And... no, I need these 3 belts built. And drop those in place. Okay. You know, 10,000 power poles later. Oh, you don't even set it up to request. Hang on. Let's throw those in there. Let's throw those in there. Let's give you a set of warpers. I don't have any excess warpers in my inventory. Local demand. Power would be probably helpful. Can I get a power pole? Really? Everything's just fractionally too far away from one another? That's really annoying. Okay. Power, 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 power. Bridge the 2 networks. And I still miss power at the end? Really? Game is out to get me. Okay. Trim off some belts. Call that good as done. You're just waiting on imports, which is waiting on power. Okay, that whole thing's waiting on power, and sorters, and assemblers, and all that sort of stuff. We'll get to that as we wander past. Okay, so that has got us to the grand total of having green motors. Next thing we're going to need is we're going to need particle containers. Particle containers require... 2 belts of green motors. Hey, we have 2 belts of green motors. That's the easy part. We also are going to require 2 belts of copper. That's the even easier part. And then we're going to need to get to the graphene. The graphene is going to be a separate issue. First off, we need to plan out this build. And once again... no, wrong button. B. No, we still have plenty of room in this sector of the map. Yes. So we're on the widest sector of the map. I need to place out or work out how to do 80 assemblers. 80 assemblers with 2 inputs. That's 6 inputs total and 1 output. Or 2 rows of 40 with 1, 1, and 1. So we're going to aim for 2 rows of 40 because that seems like the easier number to deal with. We're going to put down yet another tower. Too close, too close, too close. Oh, you're going to be in our way. Okay, you go over there. We're going to... no, we're going to set that to 0, that to 0, that to 0, that to 0, and that to 0. Yes. I'm going to pick up all of that and put it in there. We're going to pick up all of that and put it in there. Okay, so that moves the resources out. Next thing we need to do is we need to reroute the belts, which is going to look something like I don't care, followed by remove, followed by I don't care. Yeah, just in there in any way, shape, or form. I really don't mind. Remove. The copper one can go to there. The titanium one can go to there. And that just leaves the iron one, which can now go to there. Okay, so that means I can remove that, and remove that, and remove that, and remove that. And oh look, there's lots of ore in my inventory. Yay! Alright, so I need yet another tower, which is going to get copied with all the wrong things in it, but that's okay. Clear, clear. Alright, so we're going to need to do 2 belts worth of copper. Yes. Okay. Come on. Clicky, clicky, clicky. Tower. Alright, we need to bring in copper. And then we need to have 2 lots of 40 assemblers. And also adding graphene and the engines. So, this should, like, apart from the whole no graphene thing, should be fairly easy. It should be just 40 assemblers. Out of range like there. Okay. So let's start with a assembler. And actually we're outputting 1 belt. So this all combines into 1 belt. So we should can I get you to go up a tile? Okay, fine. Ground level, shortest belt ever. So you're locked into that position. Then up a tile. Then back down to ground level, because we're going to call that the output belt. We're going to bring in motors, and I'm assuming I'm going to bring in graphene from the right. I could be wrong. I've been wrong more than once, and we've just had to rebuild things. So we're going to bring in copper, green motors, graphene, out. Well, no, you can't have a center output. You need to have a far one side output. Yes, okay. Reason we need a far one side is that way it won't interfere with the one on the other side. Okay, so then we copy that, we paste it there. Same story. It should be a input from the right and a input from the left. We're going to copy that again so it has all its sorters. That is 15. That is 30. And hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is 40. Okay. Not too hard. Not too hard. Yeah, I'm now not so sure about running the belt. Left. What comes after this? This goes into strange matter. Okay, change my mind. We're going to run the output belt to the right as well. Okay, that goes to there, which means that can have its hump pulled out of it. Come on. Same story. Alright, so we need a belt going to the right, a belt going to the left for the engines. We need to have, like, Icarus's lights on and everything. I still can't see the direction of the belts. Okay, belt to the right, belt to the right, belt from the left, out of building range, and a belt going that way. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, you in, you out, you out, you out, out. You to the left, you to the right. Okay, now it's definitely a spot where I can do a time lapse. Alright, so with that done, we have 2 belts of green engines, which are going to be 1 belt, 2 belts. Okay, that's a copper belt, that's a copper belt, they both stop. That's a graphene belt, and that's a graphene belt. They both stop as well. We have our 1 output, but we need graphene. Now, graphene, yes. I need 2 belts of graphene to feed this. Graphene, even from fire ice, is not an easy build. Well, it is, but it isn't. Okay, so we need 2 belts worth of graphene, which is gonna need just 30 chemical plants. Yeah. Okay, fine. New tower, as close as possible. There. I need to set you to be copper. We're gonna cancel that. We're gonna do fire ice, which is okay because we have fire ice on this planet. In fact, providing I haven't boo-booed this entirely, we should be able to literally just drag fire ice from one tower to another. I do not want to hook it up just yet because I want to plan what we're doing. So we're going to have fire ice. We're also going to have potentially one of the byproducts we make is hydrogen. So we're going to have to potentially deal with the hydrogen itself. We're going to do fire ice out and fire ice out. Drag that out there. Drag that out there. We're gonna have production, chemical plant. I'm gonna go with here. Do we do hydrogen on the inside or the outside? Let's do it right beside the machine because we're gonna feed the hydrogen into the tower is the wrong answer. We're gonna feed it through the tower. Subject to change. Subject to change. Okay, you're gonna have... Hang on, where did we decide we were gonna bring that in? Yeah, we're gonna bring it in from the left. Okay, so we have 2 belts of graphene. One is gonna go there. The other belt needs to have that go up. Sure, and then back down. So you can go under. And then go... Can I get you 1 tile shorter? Yep. Bring you up to there. Up all the way to there. And then down to there. Okay. So that'll be our 2 belts worth of graphene. The catch is we now need 2 lots. 2 lots of 30 chemical plants. Yeah. Sure. Let's go with about that long. That'll be the return belt. Oh. Have I mentioned how dark it is sometimes and how I always start building at night time? Okay, so we're gonna bring fire ice in. We're gonna bring hydrogen out there. We're gonna bring graphene out there. You're gonna have that recipe, copy and paste. You should be identical, but we'll set them all manually anyway. That goes to there, that goes to there, and why is that belt wrong? That belt is very wrong. Cool. I love it when I put down belt in the wrong direction. It is still wrong. And it means that bit's going to be wrong as well. Okay. It's just a matter of working out how long this build's going to be. So, we're going to grab our chemical plants, and we need to get 30. So that is 15. Yeah. Get the belts done, at least for one of them. Oh, out of build range. I hate that. Okay. 15. Oh, yeah. 30. Okay. So, that's going to be our build, which is going to have that belt going that direction, that belt going that direction. Same time, we already know that there is... Oh, there it is right there. Drag that belt to there. Slap down a chemical plant on that side of the build, because we know we need 2 belts going this direction again. Two builds. 30 machines long each. That's 60. Okay. Lots of power poles and other things still need to be placed. That's fine. We can ignore those problems till later. And that'll get us through to physical having particle containers. I now have a full belt of particle containers here. Okay, particle containers need to go into strange matter. Strange matter is going to be strange, like Doctor Strange. It's going to be a giant pain in the bum because it needs a lot of deuterium. On top of that, I need particle colliders. Those bad boys. I'm going to grab all 100. And all 100 is not going to be enough. Yep. Alright, so we need to bring this up and over. And... okay, what do we have to do? We have to have 3 items in, 1 item out. Which means I have to build them sideways. Awesome. I can't build them end on and put all 3 belts at the bottom. I need to actually be able to access both sides of them. Great! 1, 2. Okay. We need to make strange matter. Okay. Oh my gosh. Alright, so we are turning 2 belts. 2 belts of particle containers into 1 belt worth of strange matter. So that does simplify things a little bit. We also need 2 belts worth of iron, which is pretty easy. We're just requesting from a tower. Plus we need 10 lots of deuterium. Which I'm pretty sure means I need... yeah, we got 1 belt of particle containers. So I need 1 belt of particle containers, which is going to get 2.5 belt worth of strange matter. So I need 1 belt of iron, and only 5 belts of deuterium. 5 belts worth. Yep. Collide, click. Okay, cool. So we can get a tower here somewhere. That'll do. Okay, said tower. Said tower is going to do iron. It's also going to have to do deuterium. And that's about as far as you're going to get. Okay, so we're going to bring out our iron. We're going to also bring out our output. Yes, we're going to take both these 2 belts down the middle, because then it gives me room... okay, you're going to do strange matter, and you're going to do strange matter. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to do in for iron, are you? That slot. In for iron. Sure. Output to the other belt. So this becomes our output for strange matter. And our iron is now covered. So that means I need to put pink things on both sides. Or we put the pink things on both sides. Yeah, go away. Go away as well. Let's assume we're bringing in particle containers on one side. Alright, so then we can put in one of these. And we do input of iron. Output of... set the recipe. Strange matter. Let's try that again. And then input of pink things. And then we put the next one there and offset. And then we can go input, output, input. Okay, so it gives us 3 belts down the middle, which then means I just need to get 5 belts worth of deuterium around the outside. Yeah, okay. So that belt goes in that direction. We're going to do that. We're going to make sure that a belt of deuterium comes from there. And a belt comes from there. And I actually need 120 of these machines. So that means after... And I need 5 belts of deuterium. So after 20 machines, we have exhausted a belt of deuterium. I'm doing 2 stacks. So that means 2 lots of 60. That belt goes to the right. 2 lots of 60, so it means I'm going to need 1, 2, from 1 to 20, 1 to 20, and then 20 to 40. That's 6 belts. That's 6 belts. I need 120 machines. And that is 5 belts of deuterium. Every 24 machines, which would be 12. Okay, so every 12 machines, I need another deuterium booster line. Awesome. Okay. Alright, let's start here. And I'll power poles. Alright, let's just try a few. Can I get power pole? No. No. More no. No, more big fat no. Okay, redesign number 3. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring in pink things. We're gonna bring out our strange matter. So that's a input, that's an output. Gonna put the other one on the other side. Is that gonna work? Sure. Output, input. Is that right? No, that is definitely not right. Output, oh sorry. Output, input. Okay. Alright, which now means I can put power poles in the middle of the build. It also means that now I need to put iron, slot number 1 here. I can split the iron belt. That's not too hard. That actually, doesn't really change things at all. We can put the deuterium there as well. We can have you input. This side a little bit more awkward because pre-existing conditions. That's green belts. Let's use not green belts because that would boo-boo all my ratios. Number 2 for the deuterium. Okay, and then we're going to do input, input. Okay, so we worked out every 24 machines. Alright, so we need to drag that belt that way, that belt that way. Remove, 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 remove. That belt that way. That is left to right. Yep, that one's right. That one's left to right. The other one's right to left. Belt in that orientation, and a belt in that orientation. Okay, so we're going to grab this, and we're going to drag this. Well, 15 is over there. Yeah, outside building range. So that would be 12. Done. And it is 24 for a full belt of deuterium. Okay. So I need to start again and drag that out maximum distance. And that becomes 12. Okay. That seems like a lot. Alright. Let me just double check my maths real quick. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Done. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 20. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 24. That is not quite the longest build we've done so far, but getting close. Alright, I'm going to put in a cut, time lapse, one or the other, and get this, at least this part built. Okay, so that's 48 of them, and I need 120 total. So, yes, choices. Already. I'm gonna have to put a splitter in for the particle containers. So I could build another 12, which is only another 6. How big is 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 52. No, I need to go out 6 long. That's 6 long. Now, don't get me wrong, that'll need its own supply of deuterium, but I like that option so far. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to bring all the belts forward. That belt, that belt, not that belt. That's iron. That's deuterium. That is a Reese. That's pink things. Okay. So then we're going to drag out the machines themselves after the belts go down. Yeah. And same goes here. Okay. After we've got to here. After we've got to here, how many decisions do I regret? All of them. Got a one-tile gap. Okay. So that's halfway. Alright, so I'd have to come down here and I'd have to double everything again. My second option, which I literally just thought of, is we run down our belts, okay? So this is, it doesn't matter what it is. No, land Icarus. We use this belt. We'll call this belt iron. We'll call this belt pink things. We'll call this belt the outside belt. That's the important one, the deuterium. And then we drag along and we press tab so we get sets of 2. After we get sets of 2, I put in a power pole here and a power pole here and a power pole here and a power pole, you know, on the next one, which you'll notice will power up technically everything, providing we had power. And then I build a belt from the power pole out, from the power pole out, and I do 2 sorters like that. Which means rather having very, very long builds, I end up with very, very deep builds. I'd prefer deep builds over long builds. So, yes, I'm going to put in a cut and rearrange a few things. So, after a touch of YouTube movie magic and a whole bunch of sorters. That belt disconnects. And yep. A whole bunch of sorters and even... Why are you not running? Why are you not running? Oh, because I haven't turned it on. Remote demand. Remote demand. Okay. Bit of moving magic. A whole bunch of time and a whole bunch of RSI because all the internal sorters, I had to place those by hand along with the internal belts because there is no blueprinting. So it's, you know, bring a belt up to here, bring a belt down to here, and, you know, place all sorts. It was a nightmare. I did not enjoy this at all. But after a lot of time and a lot of effort, we should have strange matter done. We should also be able to finally plug that belt in there, which should start producing graphene. Oh, it's one belt in, one belt out. Yeah, I need a second belt of fire ice. Do we have another fire ice local to us? Fire ice, kimberlite. Wait, I don't see another fire ice that I can just go over and grab real quick. What do we have? We have 6 million. 1.7. So I got 3 patches. Where are the other patches? Over there unclaimed and over there unclaimed. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, so we should have, in theory, we should now have graphene. Copper also hasn't been set up with remote demand and some ships. So, with copper now running, along with, you know, the other half of the build at the other end, we should now have particle containers should now be running any second now. The top green motor run should be running as well. We've got graphene to run the particle containers. We've got copper on its way. With all those imported, we should be able to get strange matter running if we had any deuterium, because we don't have any deuterium. No deuterium exists because I don't have a planet that is, well, I don't have anything currently that is just mass converting. That's titanium and that's titanium. Oh. Are we exporting massive amounts of titanium? No, just recently exported a little bit. Okay, actually there's some fire ice. Done. Oh. That's a solution. Let me through. Bring out number 4. Bring it up a tile. And plug that into there. Alright, that's a solution for right now. So, yes, we need to work out where the hell we're going to get a lot of deuterium from. Like, a lot. It's going to take a minute or two to work that out. But that is going to be a problem for us to cover in a future episode. Because, frankly, my wrist is done. My wrist is done. That build was an absolute nightmare. On top of that, power pole wise, where's the power pole running? Where are the power poles? Oh, there they are. Yeah, we're at like 700 megawatts, and most of the assemblies are not running. You know, we have this is kicked in a little bit, which is now kicking in these top green motors, but they are literally coming down and buffering a belt. Once that belt's buffered, until the copper gets here, that build ain't running. Yeah. More of this planet is off than on. So, with that said, I'm going to end this episode here. It is very, very long for me. Reasonably okay for you guys, time-wise. Next episode, I have no idea. We're down to strange matter. In theory, it's take our strange matter, smash it into our diamonds, which are already done, and that would give us graviton lenses. And I was hoping to fit that in this episode, but yeah, like this took far longer than I expected. Anyway, all that said, I'm going to call it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do hope you've enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the very next episode, continuing our green science saga. Yeah, it's definitely a saga at this point. Alright, that's it. I'm out. Thanks for watching. Bye.